Now this whole case, man, it's such big news. Every day there's something in the news about him. And you're going to see this for the next couple of months, man. All the way through the end of the year, you're going to see this is going to pop up. It's going to be big news. Any way you look at it, this record executive came in. This entertainment was tied to him. He did this, he did that. And again, if I'm a defense attorney and you went in and you vouched the baby oil, nobody really cares about.
I mean, is that illegal?
But, listen, baby oil is baby oil. But if I'm a defense attorney, I want to see those tapes. I want to see if my client or you're accusing my client of doing this to this woman or this person, I want to see if they're on that tape. Because remember, the government sees that. And the defense attorneys have the right to say, everything that was seized, you have to turn it over. It's called discovery. Right. And they have the right to say, look, I have the right to look at that. Now the government can say, well, the tape doesn't say anything, but they can't do that because they got to be transparent. And they got to say to the defense attorney, no, here's the tape. This is what we viewed. Now, it might be confidential between them and the defense attorney, but if I was an attorney, I would want to see, because if I'm representing this defendant and you're saying that these people did X, Y, and Z, and you have proof of it, then I want to see that.
Right. I want to talk about one thing, that some things that they found in his home, which is some guns.
The AK-47s.
Yeah, these guns are like, he's going on a tour in Iraq.
Well, listen.
And they were scratched off, the serial numbers.
They were defaced.
They were defaced.
The serial numbers were defaced, so they can't trace them. But the ATF's going to trace the guns anyway.
Okay, tell me about that. What do you think of that? What does that mean? Why would he have...
When you find weapons that are defaced, that's another federal charge. And they were AK-47s. First of all, you don't have a permit for them, right? I don't think there's a permit for those weapons.
Not if they're defaced?
Right. I don't think there's a permit for those weapons. And they're in your custody or in your possession because you're in your home. Illegally. How did you get those weapons? Where did they come from? So the ATF has the task of doing that. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. They'll go out and they'll trace those weapons, but that's another charge federally.
And now if they trace it to another crime...
And that's the thing you got to worry about, because were those guns used in another crime?
Or multiple crimes?
Or multiple crimes, right. It could have been used as a shooting in a different state. Anything is possible right now. I know it seems crazy, but anything is possible right now. And you have so much against this man right now. It's hard for me to even believe that he's not going to do time. I don't care if he takes a plea or whatever, he's going to do time. There's no doubt about it.
Now, I know you just said you couldn't answer this question, but why would someone like him have a defaced weapons like this? Like some sort of, these are like big ass guns. These are something you...
I'm only assuming that he had them for protection. If somebody came in, remember, he's a music mogul living in
like the fucking Terminator, like with the
guns. but listen, look what happened to Pop Smoke. Right? Let's go back to him.
But again, this is a billionaire who I'm sure has executive security.
Well,
who has gun licenses. So.
I don't know if he had round-the-clock executive security. Did he have that? I don't know. There's no mention of that. You would think it, but I don't think there was much mention of that, because they would have spelled out that when Homeland Security raided it, the security was there. But we don't know that. I don't know that for a fact right now. But if he had those weapons, maybe he had them for protection. So if somebody rolled up on him, he's got these guns.
But not, yeah.
They roll, listen, believe it or not, they do roll up on stars.
Yeah,
they do break into homes, because I know I've been to Atlanta, Miami, and a few places, and I know a lot of celebrities. LA, people will break into your home. You go on social media. Why do you think rappers don't post where they go anymore?
Right.
PNB Rock.
Right.
Typical, right? Posted where he was. Guys rolled up to rob him, and look what happened, right?
Right.
So rappers don't post where they are anymore. Why? Go on social. This is why I'm saying social media works for you and it works against you.
Right.
And that's what happened in some of these cases. So him having the guns in the house could be where, listen, somebody rolls up in my house, I got some kind of protection. Well, even though the guns are illegal, I still got them.
Personally, he could have used baby oil, just spray it on the floor. Slip up.
Listen, the memes that people put out with all the jokes about him in his house, baby oil, him, some guy shopping, and then Diddy comes up behind him, and he has like a premonition that the guy's behind him when he's buying baby oil. It's bad. I mean, you see so many different memes right now, and that's why I say social media. They put all this stuff out where people can see everything.